Hello and welcome to a series of videos on how to use the GTI's or Global Taekwondo International's online booking system for our tournaments and other events such as patterns, application seminars, self-defense, umpires and referees, that sort of stuff. So without further ado, we're going to take you to our online booking system, and it can be found under gti.wiredma.com. So gti.wiredma.com will take you to a page much like this. And in fact, if you go to one of the other pages on the link, as long as you click on this button here in the top left hand corner, it will take you to the home page. The site's being done by Mr. Jasper Chow and his team, and it's very useful for people who want to keep track of this, their student, their students, or their son or daughter in terms of entering information for various events. So this one is going to be registering. We haven't got a register at the moment. We're going to register as a parent. So we've already done videos on how to register as a student and as an instructor, but as a parent, you'll need to enter details about your son or daughter, because obviously legally they can't enter things for themselves, being below 18 years old. So hopefully your instructor has already entered or registered the club, and we've created a persona called House of Sananju for training purposes. So House of Sananju, some of you might recognise it, and as a parent we're going to enter a name. So we're going to use a name that we've used to register earlier. Okay, and the email will effectively become your username. Okay, and think of a lovely password for the purposes of entering the site. Okay, and the one that throws most people is date of birth. So August, we'll just pick something. Let's go for 1974. Okay, and you can enter it directly if you wish, or just keep clicking on the tabs to get the various date, month and year up, and entering as a parent, male parent. Okay, so I'm going to save the password, and that will take you to the dashboard. Okay, so as a parent, under the House of Sananju, you've got tournaments here and tournament history and family info. So all very important. Just like school trips, you'd need to know name of the family member, contact details and so on. So adding a family member, this is the Williams family. We're going to do, I know as juniors, junior boys would be called master, but as martial artists that's like a whoa, can't touch that one. So Mr. will be fine for junior boys. Okay, let's go for Connor Williams. Address, telephone number and so on. Very important in terms of you may have left sparring kit behind, or you forgot to pick up your medal and you want us to post it home, or indeed, in the worst case scenario, if there's an injury and for some reason you're not there, we can contact parents, especially via telephone number or email if it's straight to your phone. So very important information, if you could fit it out. So we'll just make one up on the spot. And I'm going to go for Shrewsbury. Just nice simple process. You're probably used to it from all the other sites you've had to go to. And luckily it remembers for you. Country UK, all the way down the bottom. And postcode, so we've used ones before. And there's the email address of the parent. So basically that's the, maybe entering details for the student, but we want to know the parent's email address and the parent's phone number. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then over here is mail. Very important information for tournaments. I know they keep raiding the fridge at night and growing taller and taller and taller. But if it's been 3 months between tournaments, there's been no change, it might give you a rough ballpark figure. But it is important that we keep the height and weight up to date. So we're going to go for 140 centimetres. Weight is 60 kilograms. Date of birth, again, very useful to make sure they're entered into the correct category. Essentially, because if they're up to 14 years old, they'll be in one category. 15 to 17 would be a cadet division. 18 and above, they can register themselves, or be in the veterans division. So we need to know this data so we can make sure everything's safe and runs smoothly. So if you don't want to use the drop down menu, you can enter things directly. So we're going to go for, he's 14 years old, so born in 2000. Okay. And then essentially password and email, but the instructor can use that. As a parent, you've already signed them in. Belt and grade, again, nice, simple. Rather than using the cup version, we're giving you something easy to remember. Green belt. And then you just add them. Okay, so we go to the family info. And there you go, there's Connor Williams. Now, as a family, you may have 2 or 3 children. And having all the information at your fingertips, and this will all go to the instructor end as well. The instructor will be able to access this information, and it will help them enter your son or daughter into the tournament as well. If you've made any problems, just simply go to the edit function on the right hand side, and you can obviously it might not be a problem, it might be just that they've grown. They've grown again. You want to change it to 145 centimeters, and they've passed the grading, so he's no longer a green belt. He's a green belt with a blue stripe or blue tag, and you just update the information. You might have changed your phone number. So it's all very useful information, essentially designed to help you enter people into tournaments and to help the smooth running of the tournament and make sure everything's nice and safe. So that's our first video over. We're then going to go on to how you register your family or family members as competitors in the tournament. That's in our second video as a parent. Thank you very much.